Okay, quick easy thing, just showing all the new stuff that I've noticed so far. So far, campaign, we've got hero modes activated, and there's actually quests that take you along to do them. As you can see, this is what it looks like after you've completed it with all S rating in hero mode. You have to have to do it in hero mode. You have to have an S rating in normal mode, and then, like I said, you'll get these quests over here. Well, I'll show that in just a second. But as you look at the map clearing bonuses, now there's extra rewards, pretty decent rewards for getting all the triple S assessment in hero mode. You can only get this assessment in hero mode. So there's that. Okay, so yeah, here's in quests. I've done the first two. This will be the third one. Sylph Arena, as we saw, is different. It's not based on points of 5 and 10 and stuff like that. When you fight people, you get different amounts of points, even though I don't know why. For at some point this person was ahead of me a second time, so I fought them again and got less points for it. I have no idea. I don't know how this thing works yet, but there's that. And this is cross server. This is not just people on my server. I don't know this person, don't know this person. I do know these two people, but this is a cross server thing. Here's what the little help says at that. You can pause that if you want to read it. I'm not going to stay on that for too long. Here's what weekly rewards are. And then just like Group Arena, you've got these. And you can no longer buy extra challenges. Once you've done your 10, you're done for the day. So use those sparingly. Locking gear and stuff like that, kind of self-explanatory. You just click it and whatever. Couple new things in here. When you go to your profile now, well, okay, down here first is shock. I don't know where you get this or how to build on this or whatever, but as you can see, increases the chance to stun somebody and decreases the chance to be stunned. I have no idea. Hopefully we'll figure that out a little bit later. Some extra titles. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. But anyway. Okay, here's a new title. Own 3 orange sylphs. Sylph Collector. A new honor title at 450,000 honor. I didn't see a medallion for that, but there is a new title. PvP stuff, nothing new there. Catacombs, nothing new there. In here there is something new. We've got these eternal things. I'm not exactly sure how to get these yet, as it doesn't really give you much of a description. Occupied basic space, don't know what that means. Intermediate space, advanced space, expert space. I think this has to do with the new dungeon type thing that we have. I can't record that now. I'm out of attempts for the day. Once I have it figured out a little bit better, I will do a little bit more extensive recording just of that, trying to explain the ins and outs of it. And then of course here are the Hall of Fame titles. So there's that. If you look under profile now, we've got this, which is pretty nice. Basically gives you access to all shops, or anything really. Can do my astrals from here. exchange essences, sylph crystalloids, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, and then so here's, this doesn't really make any sense. The where it says there you need 366,000 honor to level up, that's actually how much honor I have. And then where it says received 84,000, that's how much yeah, that's how much I need actually to get to the next honor title. So I need 84,000, but as you can see, the honor cap has been raised to 6,000 per day. I got 6,000 in my 2 battlegrounds that I did. So there's that. Page 4, have to have all 3 pages unlocked to do it, and it's 200 balance for 30 days. I don't really see that as worth it, but some people really may need that. Nothing new here. This is still coming soon, so nothing new there. If you look under here, there's no longer a coming soon down here, so I'm not sure what we're expected to do with fate stones. I think I have like 15,000 of them sitting in my vault, so maybe they'll have an exchange, who knows. We'll try to find out more information. If I find out anything about that, I will let you guys know. Another interesting thing, if you go to your troops upgrade, it shows down here demonic knight, demonic angel. That means these things will be coming very soon, so save your Daru. I'm a little bit lower than I normally like to be, a little too much shopping in the wild shop, but that should get me pretty close to level 80, if not level 80. Yeah, and I can't click on these, so there's really, I don't, let's see. I didn't actually check to see if I could access them yet. I have to go to my city. Barracks. Okay, yeah, so they're not actually here yet, but it does show in that little tab. Some just visual changes when you go into Catacombs and Necro. This is what it looks like now. Same bosses and everything, same monsters, everything's the same, just a little bit of a different appearance. The fight scenes, actually, the background is different too. A little bit neater looking. Add more graphics and don't fix lag and stuff like that. You know, you guys know the drill. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Showed you Sylpharina. Okay. The quest to do dimensional, whatever it's called, you get one of these things, a dimension coordinate. When you use this, you go to your city, go to your Mystic's Gate, and there will be this dimension here. You can have up to 5 of them at one time. Now, here is a really important thing for this. Let's see where it says it. Fewer energy will be needed the higher your corresponding resistance is. Now, that actually really comes into play. My friend Gizzy had a wind dimension, and he went in, he has 0 wind resistance, and he went in using Hercules. Each step cost him 50 of these energies. You start out with 1,500, but each step cost him 50, and so yeah, he didn't get very many steps. I went in, mine is a dark dimension. I went in, I have pretty decent dark resist, and I used my dark Sylph, and each step was costing me about 23. I think Robbie had lucky bastard had an Electro one, and so he's got all level 7 Electro resist, and he went in with his Hercules, and so each step was costing him, I think, 13 of these energy. So it makes a huge difference. Before you enter this thing, I personally would recommend go in, change your resistance crystals to get it to whatever element you have, since they have all of the 6 elements, and you'll get a lot more steps, a lot more rewards out of it. Some of the rewards I got, some bound Balins, I think Mara, Sepulchrum, you know, the typical stuff, but I was getting a lot of bound Balins in there, so that's something to really look forward to. Life, this just tells you how long it's good for. This will last for 10 days. If I want to increase it, use a dimensional essence, and it adds an extra 24 hours on there. To enter, that's when you hit teleport. It's pretty much like Underground Palace. It's a little bit of a bigger screen, but you have a certain goal. You have to kill a certain monster in there. Once you kill that monster, then the teleport for the next level is available to use. The difference with this and Underground Palace, though, once you go to, say, level 2, you can go back to level 1 and continue working on it to get more prizes. So since you have 10 days to clear the whole thing, it's not like Underground Palace where the damn thing reset every single day, and you know, it was just really hard. This, you have 10 days. I think there are 5 levels in it, same as Underground Palace. You can only use Balins to get attempts 5 times. As you can see, purchase attempts 0, but it takes 45 Balins to give you 100 more energy. So if you have really bad resist and it's using 50 energy per step, then yeah, I mean, 45 Balins for 2 extra turns, really not worth it. But I was getting 4 or 5 turns per increase, so that was worth it for me. Let's see what else we have here. As you can see, battle rating now includes your Sylphs VR, and the way to show that, we will switch Sylphs. Just jumped up 8K. Simple enough. Okay, the other big thing in here, we have the Sylph gear, Sylph equipment. As you can see, obviously don't have anything yet since it just came out today. You go to here. Once you have Sylph gear, you can enchant it using these things. You can upgrade it using this thing. And I guess that looks like it'll cost Balins as well. Wow, that really sucks. Now, how to get Sylph gear. Go to Sylph Arena. You saw these rewards that you get, this Sylph equipment shards. You get 25 a day, 50, 100, 150 a day. Pretty decent amount. If you open up your blacksmith now, you'll see a new tab, Sylph equipment. And if I click on one, it takes 400 of those equipment shards to make one piece. Now, from what I understand, you can equip any of these with any Sylph. So there's nothing on there saying this can only be equipped with Hades or Apollo or whatever. So you've got 6 pieces of gear, each give different stats. That's HP, HP, defense, HP, HP, and attack. So you got those 6 pieces of equipment. and obviously you got 6 spots there. And what you'll do is once you get your 6 pieces of equipment, then that's when this equipment tab starts coming into play. Try to upgrade the equipment, if you will. Enchant it and upgrade it. So, I believe that's everything. Oh, Amethyst Mines. Amethyst Mines is now different. In the same place. There is one small change to it. Here's a big change. You can't fight in the first level of Amethyst Mine. However, second level is PvP supportive. Here's the big thing. And I'll show you exactly what this is. Primary Amethyst, Intermediate, and Advanced. Okay, so now if we open this up, you don't have the 4 little spots up here anymore. They're spread out all over the map. And there is a second level. Getting the minecart, dumping the minecart in the same place. But let me start going to some of these places here. Secondary. So going back to here, the secondary, I'm guessing is actually intermediate. Well, I can tell you from what I was doing with it earlier, yeah, it is intermediate. And when you click on it, it will collect 60 instead of 20. So it just collects it a little bit faster. Nothing too special there. So I mean, it's simple enough. You just have to move around a little bit more to collect them. Show you what the second level of this thing looks like. Now I'm not sure exactly why, but earlier when I was doing my Amethyst Mines, I don't really do Amethyst Mines anymore, but I wanted to just see what was up with this thing. Okay, so same map. But you'll actually see something pop up on the map, or pop up in chat. It'll say advanced, what the heck's it called? Advanced Amethyst ore appeared in level 1. Who can get to it first? And it basically fills your card up in 1 click. So I mean, it's nothing really that big, nothing like, oh my god, I have to get that. There it is right there. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure why this happened, but earlier I got filled up my cart, had 100 amethyst, went and turned it in, and it gave me 150. I don't know why. I don't know if there was some sort of bonus. I don't know if it was because I got the advanced and then I also got the secondary. I have no clue what was up with that. But hey, free shit is free shit. And just to show you, I was a little excited. I thought, well, maybe that means we'll have new stuff. Nope, same crap. So that should be everything. If you have any questions or anything, once I get some Sylph gear, should be in a couple days, well, probably next week, I should be able to make my first piece. Then I will definitely record that for you guys just so you can see what's up with that. Then also the dimensional portal thing, once I have that a little bit more figured out, either tomorrow or the day after, I will try to record that for you. Oh, one other thing about the dimensional portal. It gives you a little thing that applies at all times. That's what this is up here. So I have a second one. I don't want to activate it since you don't get more steps. It's just, but I'm thinking that the more you have, that these things do stack. So I would end up, if I added my other one, then I would end up having resist reduction plus 10 and then dark resist plus 10, and I think the other one is, the one I have is light, so it would be light resist plus 10. So I mean, not any big deal there, but every little bit helps. And it costs 50 energy to go in there, but that's easy enough to get, as we all know. If you have any questions or anything for me, I'm on wartune.com, server 153. Thank you very much.